How's it going out there, everybody? Let's see if I can get this camera mount right without knocking the camera off. What's everybody doing out there today? I'm at Thermo King currently, waiting on service. What's going on, everybody? Let me roll up. Let me roll up these windows. I'm at Thermo King in Chicago. I've killed another reefer. The sad part is it's not dead. It's perfectly fine. I had a load to Houston. Really good load out of Chicago to Houston, paying like $4,000. Really good time. It was gonna be real fun. It was one pick, two drops, Costco and Walmart, and that load had to go to someone else because my reefer unit would not turn on. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And so I drove it over here to Thermo King, and I get over here, and the thing fires right up. So, needless to say, I am none too happy, but I think it might work out for me. Thermo King on Central and 47th. I have no idea, Wild Bill. I put it in Google, and Google said make two rights and a left, and that's about all I know about it. Yeah, I'm off of 55. That sounds about right. 47. Yeah, that sounds about right. I seen the best thing earlier on the way here. I was coming down Pulaski, I think, where Pulaski and 55 meet up, and uh, there was a street sweeper coming down the road, and apparently there was some construction there. We went from one lane down to two lane, and this guy in a Nissan Altima thought he should be in front of the street sweeper. And the street sweeper, he was just going along doing his job. And when they got up to the freeway, the guy in the Altima cut in front of him and went to block him. Well, he didn't realize the street sweeper was doing a U-turn anyway. I so wish I'd have been recording this. So the guy in the Altima, he's a real badass. He jumps out. He flips his head around backwards. He's kind of a muscle guy. He's probably all jacked up on steroids. Uh, he flips that head around backwards and he runs up to the street sweeper. And the street sweeper didn't even hesitate. He popped the driver's door open and he had an aluminum ball bat. He held it out the window like, "You got something to say?" And yeah, the guy turned around, got in his car, and drove off. I was honking the horn. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. When you're having a crappy day and you see a little something like that, and it just brings it all back around. But yeah, I don't know. I got a glitch or something. I undone the battery over there and let it try to reset everything. I don't know what was going on with it. I brought a load down from Minnesota this morning and delivered it. I turned the reefer unit off because I knew my next load I wasn't picking up till this afternoon. So I turned it off, and I got to look, and I was like, well, I can go ahead and go to the I can go ahead and go over to the place I'm picking up now because it's like an hour or two before I had to be there. But you never know with traffic. It can go from good crystal clear straight through to a huge backup in Chicago. So I was going to give myself plenty of time. I was running out to out in the suburbs. I had about an hour ride out from the city out, and yeah, so I go to fire up the reefer unit, and it won't do anything. Like the display won't light up or nothing. I mean, I got nothing, and so I undone the battery cables, and let it kind of sit there for a minute, hoping that would kind of reset the computer because it wasn't like a glitch or anything. It just wouldn't do anything. The display wouldn't turn on. Nothing would happen. So it was like, well, it's got to be some sort of wiring issue. So I undone that. I hooked everything back up. Still nothing. So finally, I said, well, let me run this joker over to Thermo King and see what they say. It doesn't have a load on it. So they said, well, you're like... So I'm back. yeah, so I go over there and come over here to Thermo King, and they're like, well, you're like third in line, so I'm sitting here waiting now. I mean, I could get out there right now and fire it up, you know, like it's killing me. I've been, yeah, YouTube is throwing a fit on me. This is definitely YouTube because when I tried to start this live, it kept saying YouTube is not responding or something like that. But anyway, um, I got over there, or I got over here, you know, fired it right up. I don't know. So I'm going to let them look at it, you know, because I don't want to go put another load on it and then it do the same thing to me, you know, with a load on it. But I don't know. I don't know if I missed out or not. I was looking at some loads out of Houston. It finaled out Tuesday morning. So I was looking at some loads out of Houston that were looking pretty darn good. Like Tuesday afternoon loads. And I was like, oh man, that's where I need to be right there. So I don't know. Looking at some loads out of Michigan right now. I may run up and grab a load to Michigan, back over to Fargo, North Dakota. Those are looking pretty tasty right now. So I don't think it hurt me financially, other than the time I'm wasting, you know, because I know what's going to happen. They're going to pull it in there. They're going to look at it. They're going to go, well, everything looks okay. Pay us our diagnostic fee, and we'll send you on your way. And that's pretty much what's going to happen. But, you know, if it is something like if they can hook a computer to it and they can find a fault code of some sort, you know, I went through it. I couldn't find anything, you know, fault codes or anything. So, I don't know. It's confusing. I hate electrical issues. But, yeah, that's my morning. I drove all night through the night. I got loaded yesterday at about... finally got loaded at about 8:30 last night. I drove high speed, no drag to Chicago, unloaded early this morning. Was chilling at the customer, and I was waiting on, an 8-hour sleeper break to end, and hopped out to fire up the old, reefer unit and set my temperature, get it pre-cooled for the next one, and yeah. Here we go. But yeah, so what's everybody else up to? Let's see who all's in here. Wild Bill's in the house. Thanks for coming in, Wild Bill. Ralph's in the house. Wild Bill, what town? Yeah, we're over here at Wild Bill Anderson International Dealership on the corner. Not that I know of. Of course, I'm not familiar with the area. As much as I come to Chicago, you think I would learn a little something about it. I mean, I barely know the freeways in Chicago at this point. It's pretty sad. GPS will spoil you. Places I used to go a lot before I had a GPS, I know pretty good. I know like Memphis, Nashville, Atlanta, Chicago. I really need a GPS to get around Chicago. Muscle Car Appraisal says, hello. What's up, Muscle Car? Appreciate you coming in. Ray Lawson, I'm in Texas waiting to unload this damn chicken. Uh-oh, he's got damn chicken. That's what I brought over to Chicago, was damn chicken. Went pretty good, though, gotta say. Ray says, if you could not start it and now you can, sounds like a loose connection. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I hate stuff like that, I would rather it be something like you can see it, physical problem, you can put your finger on it, but I don't know. I'm gonna have them look at it. I drove it around the lot here a few times, to see if something would jar something, to make it do it again. But yeah, I don't know. I unhooked the battery cables, rehooked them. That didn't do nothing over there, but then I drove it over here, and I guess the bouncing and the vibration fixed whatever the problem was. So I don't like issues like that. They make me nervous. Who else is in here? Red 5 Transport says, sup cash. Not much. Killing reefer units as fast as they can produce them. They got that other reefer unit running and gave it to somebody else, man. I was so mad when I got back up there the other day. They got the gearbox replaced in it. They put a new dash on it, a new screen. Replaced all that. Yeah, and then let somebody else ride off with it a day before I got there. So It's pretty ticked, but I mean, this trailer I got's not bad. I'm just not crazy about Thermo King. Um, so I don't know. I mean, I could deal with Thermo King. It's just I don't know. This one was doing good until this morning. But like I say, it pulls down temperature good. I mean, it works okay when it turns on. DIY semi in the house. What's up, DIY? He says howdy. I was chilling in Chicago, killing a day, losing a load that was going to Houston. One pick, two drop for $37.50. I think's what they had on that one. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I had me a nice little $5,000. Basically from Minneapolis to Chicago to Houston. Had me a nice little weekend set up there, but apparently it was not meant to be because now I'm here. So I don't know. I'm looking at loads. Like I said, if we can figure out what's, I'm gonna let them hook up to this unit. I may wait and load out tomorrow. Because today may be over with by the time they get this done. So it's kind of a bummer. I hate sitting anywhere that's not the house. It's just I hate it. But it does look like there's some good loads tomorrow, especially like if you're willing to go to like places I'd rather not go, like Pennsylvania. There's some good paying loads. I was looking at loads out of Lansing, Michigan, going back west that looked pretty good. Like 800-900 mile loads paying like $3,000. So may not be the end of the world. The Houston load had some time on it though. I kind of thought because it finaled out. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Was that Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. I'm so confused on it now. No, maybe it was Monday. Yeah, it finaled out Monday night. It had a Monday morning and a Monday night. So that was a good load. It was. One pick, two drops. I had a Costco and a Walmart. Kind of heavy, but for $37.50 on 1,100 miles, I don't care what it weighs as long as it's legal. Dale says, what's up, Dale? Appreciate you coming in. Freight Broker Trainers in here. Hey. Alexandra in here. Hey, Cash. Hope you're doing well. YouTube wants to put the little arrow right in the middle of a message there, so I can't read it. It says, hope you're doing well. Yeah, doing pretty good. I got an intermittent issue with a Thermo King unit right now. I'm not happy about that. Never want to be in that position. Especially, you want your reefer unit. You want confidence in your reefer unit. It's just the way it is. I was looking in there at these like electric assist reefer units. They got like solar panels on top of the trailer. Pretty neat system. I don't know too much about them. I gotta get some pamphlets on that. That seems pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself right now because if I would have waited, instead of leaving out last night, they were going to get registration on a new trailer this morning. And they were like, hey, you can take that new trailer out there if you want. And I was wanting to try it. It's a Hyundai Arctic Light. It's what it's called. I don't know. It's supposed to be a really lightweight, but it's supposed to be very well insulated. So I'm definitely wanting to try it because in the past I've had pretty good luck with Hyundai trailers, but only dry vans. I've never ran one of their reefer trailers. But I went in it and inspected it and everything, and I was like, yeah, that is a pretty good looking trailer. I like how the skirts go like through the landing gear. It's kind of strange looking, but it looks like it would work really well. It kind of comes up to more of a point in front of the landing gear. So yeah, it looked pretty good. It had the big carrier on it, like the 7500 X4. I was impressed with it, and if I'd have waited till today, they were waiting on the registration for it, and they were going to have the tags and registration today. And, I'm kind of like, well, you know what? I could have stayed at the house for another day. This load I brought down here wasn't that great a paying load. It was like 240 a mile to the carrier, that type of, I mean, it wasn't bad. I ain't complaining in no way, but it wasn't a great paying load. The main reason I took it is because of this load that was going to Texas. It made for like a 1,600 mile. It was like 1,600 total miles for like right at $5,000. So it was a good time. It was going to be a good weekend. But yeah, I said, yeah, let me go ahead and run. I'll just keep the trailer I got, and I'm kind of regretting it now. Let's see here. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with me while I wait at Thermo King. I was like second in line, or third in line, I guess. I had two in front of me. They said they could look at it this afternoon if I stayed with it, and I'm like, well, where the heck am I going? I only got one trailer, so. See, Ray Lawson says, we run Vector units from Carrier that have 2 engines, 1 diesel and 1 electric, plugs into the dock at our plants. Yeah, that may be kind of what's going on with those electrical units. So they're putting panels on top of the trailer. I heard about that years ago, that was like in development stages. So I was kind of wondering how that would work, because you take electrical panels over the whole roof of that trailer. That's quite a bit of electricity. The only thing of it is you got to have, if you're going to go all electrical, you'd have to have quite a bit of battery on there to run a reefer unit for like 12 hours. So I would think you'd want a hybrid system like that. You'd want the diesel when you need it. I can see that working really well for like, I'm sitting here at Thermo King, and I'm looking at all these shipping containers, these refrigerated shipping containers. And I didn't realize there was as many of these as what I'm seeing, but like, I'd say half the units here are shipping container, with a reefer unit on it, with like a giant fuel tank, that goes all the way across the front. Probably like, I'm going to say that's probably 150, 200 gallon fuel tank on those, which, I mean, I guess it would have to be if the thing's going to cross the country on a train. You would want some serious fuel in there. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of innovation coming on. But yeah, I would say at least half the units here are shipping container units. But I don't know about mine. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. I was looking. There's some loads out of Michigan down into the Carolinas. There's some good paying freight coming out of the Carolinas right now. The Pennsylvania load going into Pennsylvania is paying really well. But I do horrible coming out of Pennsylvania, so I'm questioning, And I was looking at Pennsylvania. I didn't see anything in Pennsylvania that was like any good, as far as like worth me going to Pennsylvania. Because the problem with Pennsylvania is if you get in some sort of time crunch. Yeah, I was saying if you go to Pennsylvania, you get some sort of time crunch. You got to take those toll roads, man. It eats your profit up. It'll kill your profit on those toll roads over there. But yeah, sorry about the glitching, everybody. I don't know. YouTube's throwing a fit today. I've got everything going I can, and just keeps wanting to hang up on me. But yeah, that's what's going on with me today. Where's everybody at? What's everybody doing? I'm stuck in Chicago until further notice. Probably not the worst area to be in, but we'll see. Hopefully they don't wait till like, closing time and then come out here and, say, oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong. You're good to go. I mean, if they said it now, I'd be happy, but, yeah. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna cook me some lunch. Yeah, Jerry rocks. Yeah, cross my fingers you get out alive. Yeah, no kidding. It's quite the scene. It's quite the scene. Oh, this guy over here thinks he can fit that truck through that hole. I beg to differ. What's up, Trucker Wild? Not much. I'm stuck in Chicago having fun. What's for lunch? Probably bacon. I don't know. See if I can round up something to go with my bacon. I forgot to buy eggs, so it may just be a pound of bacon for lunch. You know, health conscious. You know, you got to watch what you eat. Got to watch what you eat. But yeah, so I'm in Chicago until further notice, guys. Everybody take care of each other out there. I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna eat some bacon, probably take a nap, wait on this, wait forever on this phone call. May do a weekly recap video. Where am I heading? I don't know right now. I was heading to Houston, but I got a little intermittent issue with a Reefer unit not wanting to start. So it wouldn't start. I drove it over here to Thermo King. It fired right up. So I'm going to have them take a look at it nonetheless. And I had a great paying load to Houston, but that had to go to someone else because it had to be picked up by 2 o'clock. So Ohio to Kansas, then back up to Cincinnati for me. All right, yeah. Ohio to Kansas. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at a load right now that's going out of Michigan over to back toward the house, back over to Fargo. So we'll see how that shakes out. But anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody coming in. Take care of each other out there. Let's see. Trucker Wild says ether or sensor, no fuel issues. Nah, I mean it wouldn't do anything. It's a wiring issue, I think, because I bounced the unit around a little bit on these rough roads, and it got over here and it fired right up. So the display wouldn't even come on. I hit power, and it wouldn't even do anything. So I don't know. I'm gonna have a look at it and see if they can find any fault codes. I didn't see any fault codes. I can't stand stuff like this, so we'll let them check it out. No worries, man. It's all part of the gig. You got to, I ain't had reefer unit problems in quite a while. So, Wild Bill Cash, I have a surprise for you. What's up, Wild Bill? What kind of surprise do you have? But yeah, they, I don't know. They'll look at it. Probably tell me there's nothing wrong, charge me a service fee, and which I don't pay the service fee. The trailer's in the carrier's part of the percentage, so I'm not stressing that none too much. So yeah, like I said, I'm not stressing it. I just I hated losing that load to Houston, but maybe that was for a reason, and maybe we'll get a better paying load right back to the house. Could be a win-win situation. You never know. And the other guy was empty, so they had another guy empty in the area, so they shot him over there to get that, because that's direct customer freight there. So they definitely didn't want to let that hit the load board, so they're gonna probably deadhead somebody over to get that. But Trucking Answers in the house. What's up, Trucking Answers? Checking in before heading to work. Appreciate everybody coming in. There's a few channels in here everybody ought to check out real quick while you're in here. Let me run through a few. Everybody check out Trucker Wild for sure. DIY Semis in the house. Check him out. He's getting really close to 1,000 subscribers. So if anybody that does not subscribe to DIY Semi, go check him out. See if he's for you. And if he is, hit that subscribe button. Trucking Answers, definitely. I think everybody's got Trucking Answers though. Man, he's got like 1 million subscribers at this point. So, but if you don't, go check it out. Don't mention me. I don't have $400. Yeah. What he's talking about, Trucking Answers there. I got offered a sponsorship. I talked about it in my last live from a trucker-based app. I'm not gonna say who it is because they get no free plugs in my world. Yeah, they wanted to give me an elite premium executive membership for 1 year, and I was like, yeah. My email I sent them literally said this is what it says, that I was thinking more like 5,000 American, like I don't need your memberships, I need your cash. So they didn't respond. I don't think they're going to go for it. I like to start that negotiation high, and work them down. But who knows? Wild Bill is near. Yeah, it's over here. I'm over here at Thermo King. If you want to come over here and slap fives, Wild Bill, I'm here. I'll be here for probably all dang afternoon. It's like a little triangle shaped lot. I'm over here on the back corner. They've got 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag in this lot over here. I mean, it is literally like, I think I'm gonna have to reverse out the way I came in. But yeah. Now I give shout outs for free to trucking channels. It's large corporations that think they're gonna buy my integrity for a $20 membership. I don't think so. I don't know. Like, the way I look at it is, even if I did take the sponsorship, I don't get what they're trying to get out of it, because you think just because I mentioned something, people are going to run out and get it. I don't think I got that kind of influence. I just don't. So I don't know. Yeah, slap fives, man. Slap fives over here, then we'll slap fives over there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting on them to call me. I'd like to get this thing in here and get them to tell me that.
Ready? You want to drop it right there and I'll take it?
Yeah. Good deal. Thank you. All right, we are getting the trailer going in the door over here. I was kind of hoping they didn't want me to back this trailer into this door over here, because I could do it, but it wouldn't be pretty. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off here and get this done. Take care of each other out there. Later.